Hello, my wonderful friend. Welcome to VUS Learning English podcast. My name is Anna, and I am so happy you are here with me today. Have you ever studied English for a long time, but still felt nervous when it was time to speak? Maybe you know lots of English words, but when you want to have a real conversation, the right words just don't come. If that sounds like you, don't worry, you're not alone. Many English learners feel exactly the same way. The good news is, today we're going to practice English differently, not with long vocabulary lists, not with difficult grammar rules. Instead, I want you to spend the day with me, from the moment I wake up until it's time to go to bed. Along the way, you'll learn 40 everyday English phrases. These are simple expressions that native speakers use all the time. They're natural, they're practical, and they're easy to remember. By the end of this episode, you won't just know these phrases. You'll know how to use them in real life. You'll sound more natural, more confident, and little by little, more fluent. Here's a secret that many English learners don't know. Speaking English well isn't about learning thousands of new words. It's about learning the right phrases and using them again and again until they become natural. That's exactly what we're going to do today. So, get comfortable, take a deep breath, and let's spend the day together in English. And if you enjoy our time together, please think about giving this podcast a like or a follow. It helps our little channel grow. It helps us reach more learners just like you. I am so curious. Where are you listening from today? Please tell me in the comments. I love to see where our friends are in the world. Okay, let's begin. The morning is starting. My alarm clock makes a sound. My eyes are closed, but I can hear it. My first thought in my head is, I'm not a morning person. Let's say it again. I'm not a morning person. This is a classic phrase. It is for anyone who finds it hard to wake up. It is for anyone who doesn't feel happy in the morning. If you like to stay up late at night and you do not like to wake up early, then you can say, I'm not a morning person. It is super common, and many people feel this way, so you are not alone. Imagine your friend at work sees you. Your friend says, you look tired today. You can smile and say, oh, I'm not a morning person. I need more coffee. It's a perfect, simple answer, and everyone understands it. Okay, so I hit the snooze button on my alarm. You know, the button that makes it quiet for a few minutes. Maybe I hit it one time, maybe 2 times. Okay, maybe 3 times. But now I really have to get out of bed. I look at the clock and I think, oh no, I need to get going. Listen again, I need to get going. This phrase is so useful. You can use it in so many situations. It just means, I need to leave now. Or, I need to start my journey. I say it to my family in the morning. As I am walking to the door, I say, okay, everyone, I need to get going. You can use it at a party. Imagine you are with friends. It is getting late. You can say, this was so fun, but I need to get going. Or maybe you are talking on the phone with a friend, but you have to go somewhere. You can say, I'm so sorry, I have to go, I need to get going. It's a polite and clear way to say you must leave. It's a great one to remember. Now I am in the kitchen. My stomach is making noises. It's telling me something. It is telling me I am hungry. So it is time for the big question of the morning. What's for breakfast? So simple, so natural. What's for breakfast? You will hear this in every English-speaking home. Every morning, it is the most natural way to ask about the first meal of the day. You can also use it for the future. Imagine you are going on a trip. You will stay in a hotel. You can say to your friend, "I'm excited for our trip. I wonder what's for breakfast at the hotel." It's a friendly phrase that signals the start of the day, a day of new possibilities and food. So I look in my kitchen. I do not have a lot of time. I am in a hurry. So I cannot make a big fancy meal. I need something fast. I'll whip something up. Let's try that one. I'll whip something up. This is a wonderful phrase. To whip something up means to cook or prepare a meal very quickly. It suggests the meal is easy and simple, not fancy. So when I say, "I'll whip something up," I mean I will make a simple breakfast, maybe some eggs, or some toast with jam, something fast and easy. You can use this for other situations too. Imagine friends visit your house, but you did not expect them. It's a surprise. You can say, "I'm so happy to see you. Come in. I'll just whip up a quick pasta dish for us." It sounds friendly and relaxed. Now everyone in my house is getting ready, but they are all moving so slowly, like snails, and the clock is moving so fast. So I need to encourage them. I say, "Come on, let's go." Let's say it with some energy. "Come on, let's go." This is a phrase to help people move faster. I say it to my kids when we need to leave for school. "Put on your shoes, grab your bags, come on, let's go." It does not have to be angry. You can say it in a friendly way, with a smile and lots of energy. Imagine you are waiting for your friends to go to the cinema. The movie starts in 10 minutes. You can send them a message. "Hey, the movie is starting soon. Come on, let's go." It's about creating a little bit of urgency, but in a positive way. Why are we rushing? What is the reason we need to hurry? Well, it is because of a very simple fear, a fear that everyone understands. I don't want to be late. One more time. I don't want to be late. This phrase expresses a feeling we all know. We want to be on time. We want to avoid the stress of being late. As I'm grabbing my keys in my bag, I say it to myself. "Okay, it is time to leave. I don't want to be late for my first meeting." It's a simple sentence, but it is powerful. It explains your motivation. It explains why you are hurrying. Everyone in the world understands this feeling. Okay, I am in my car now. I am driving. And then it happens. Something that happens almost every day. I see many, many cars in front of me, and they are all stopped. I'm stuck in traffic. This is a very, very important phrase if you live in a city. I'm stuck in traffic. It means you are in your car, but you are moving very slowly, or you are not moving at all because there are so many other cars. It is the perfect excuse for being late, and it is often true. You can call your office. You can say, "Hello, I am so sorry. I'm going to be a little late. I'm stuck in traffic." They will understand. It is a part of modern life. Before I go to the office, I need to do a few small things. I need to go to the post office, and I need to go to the bank. I need to run some errands. Let's try that one. I need to run some errands. Errands are those small, necessary trips you take, like going to the grocery store, or picking up a package, or getting your clothes from the dry cleaner. To run errands is the common phrase we use for doing these little tasks. So I might send a message to my coworker. Hi, I will be at the office a little later this morning. I need to run some errands first. It explains your morning plans perfectly. Okay, the errands are done. But now I have lost some time. I look at my watch again. Oh no, I really need to hurry now. I better run. This is a great one. I better run. This is a very common, informal way to say, I need to leave quickly. It is like, I need to get going. But it has more urgency. It means you need to leave right now and move fast. Imagine I see my neighbor outside. We talk for a minute. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? It's a nice chat. But then I look at my watch and my eyes get wide. I say, it was so great to see you, but I better run or I'll be really late. It's friendly, but it also says, I must go now. Finally, I'm almost at the office. But I suddenly feel very, very tired. I remember I did not sleep enough last night. My energy is very low. It feels like my body's battery is at 1%. I'm running on empty. This is a beautiful idiom. I'm running on empty. It means you have no energy left, zero energy, but you are still moving, still working. It creates a picture in your mind. Imagine a car with no gas, no fuel. The car is running on empty. It cannot go much farther. That is how I feel. I have no more energy. If your friend asks you to go out after a long, long week of work, you can say, I would love to, but I can't tonight. I'm running on empty. I just need to rest. It is a very descriptive way to say you are extremely tired. Okay, I made it. I'm at my desk. I have my cup of coffee. I take a deep breath. The workday is about to begin. It's time to focus. Let's get down to business. This is a great phrase for work. Let's get down to business. This phrase signals that it is time to stop talking about personal things. It is time to start working. It means let's begin the important tasks we need to do. I might say this to myself at my desk, or a manager might say it at the beginning of a meeting. Okay, everyone, the coffee was nice. Now, let's get down to business and talk about our goals for this week. It helps everyone focus their minds on the work. I look at my calendar on my computer. I see I have a meeting later today. It is a meeting with a team I love to work with. They are creative and kind. Thinking about this meeting makes me happy. I look forward to it. This is a lovely, polite phrase. I look forward to it. It means you are genuinely happy and excited about something in the future. You can use it in so many ways. In emails, in person, in formal situations, and informal situations. If your colleague says, I will see you at the presentation on Friday, a perfect response is, sounds great. I look forward to it. It shows you are positive and engaged. It makes the other person feel good too. Now, my boss sends me a message. She asks for my ideas on a new project. She wants to know my thoughts. I have an idea, but I don't want to sound too strong. I want to invite other people to share their ideas too. So I use this phrase. I'm thinking about using new software. What do you think? Let's break that down. The first part is, I'm thinking about. This is where you share your idea. I'm thinking about a new marketing plan. I'm thinking about changing the schedule. The second part is the magic question. What do you think? This question is so important. It shows that you are not a dictator. You are a collaborator. It shows you value other people's opinions. It opens the door for conversation. It makes people feel respected. So try this. Next time you have an idea, share it gently. I'm thinking about your idea. What do you think? It works like a charm. Later, I am helping a new person on my team. I am looking at their work. The work is good, but I see a small problem. I want to give them some advice. But I want to be gentle. I don't want to make them feel bad. So I say, be careful that you don't. Listen to how soft that sounds. Be careful that you don't make the charts too messy. This is a much nicer way to give a warning. It is much better than saying, don't make the charts messy. That sounds too direct, too critical. Be careful that you don't is gentle advice. It is helpful. It is focused on the future. It helps the person learn without feeling criticized. This is a wonderful tool for kind communication. Oh no, something terrible just happened. My computer screen just went black. It crashed. And I lost 1 hour of my work. 1 whole hour, gone. I feel so frustrated. My coworker looks at me and asks what happened. I say, thanks to that software update. Now, this phrase is tricky. It has 2 meanings. It can be sincere or it can be sarcastic. Sincere means you are truly thankful. For example, thanks to your help, I finished my work early. That is a real thank you. But we often use it with sarcasm. Sarcasm is when you say the opposite of what you feel, to be funny or to show you are annoyed. So when my computer crashes, I say, well, now I have to do all that work again, thanks to that wonderful software update. My tone of voice is everything here. The way I say it shows I am not thankful at all. I am blaming the software update. It's a way to show frustration with a little bit of dark humor. A colleague asks me a question. Anna, are you 100% sure the project will be finished by Friday? I think for a moment. I believe it is true, but maybe something could change. I am not a fortune teller. I don't know the future. So I need a phrase to show what I believe is true, but also show that I might not have all the information. As far as I know, this is such a useful phrase. As far as I know, the meeting is still at 3 o'clock. It means this is the information I have right now. I believe this is true, but I could be wrong. It protects you from giving incorrect information. It is a responsible way to share what you know. As far as I know, the office is open tomorrow, but you should check the website. It shows you are being helpful, but also careful. During our coffee break, someone is talking about a new restaurant. He says it has amazing pizza, and the word pizza makes me remember something. Speaking of, this is a perfect transition phrase. It helps you change the topic of conversation smoothly. You use it when something someone said makes you think of something else. My colleague is talking about a new restaurant, and I remember something about restaurants. So I say, speaking of restaurants, did you hear that our company is choosing a place for the holiday party? See how that works? His topic was a restaurant. My new topic is also about a restaurant. Speaking of is the bridge that connects the 2 ideas. It makes the conversation flow naturally. It is almost time for lunch. My team and I are trying to decide where to eat. But look outside the window. It is raining so hard. The wind is blowing. The weather is terrible. Nobody wants to go outside. We may as well just eat at the cafeteria here. This phrase is for making a suggestion that is not your first choice, but it is the best and most logical option in the situation. It has a feeling of, okay, this is not perfect, but it is our best choice. Let's break it down. You can say, we may as well, or you can say, we might as well. They mean the same thing. Our dream is to go to that new taco place, but the weather is awful, so going there is not a good idea. The cafeteria downstairs is not our dream, but it is easy. It is dry. So I say, we may as well just eat at the cafeteria. It is the most practical choice right now. I decide to eat my lunch at my desk today. I have a lot of work. A coworker walks by and makes a joke. He says, "Oh, eating alone? I guess you don't like us anymore." He is laughing, but I want to make sure he knows it's not true. I need to correct his assumption. This doesn't mean that. This is a very important phrase for clearing up misunderstandings. It helps you explain the real reason for your actions. I smile and say, I am eating at my desk today, but this doesn't mean that I don't enjoy lunch with you all. I just have a deadline I need to finish. It corrects the wrong idea gently. It clarifies your true feelings. It's a great tool for honest communication. My team is discussing 2 different ideas for a project. Idea A and Idea B. Some people like Idea A. Some people like Idea B. I have a very clear opinion. I strongly prefer one idea. I'd rather do this than do that. This is how we state a preference between 2 choices. It is clear and direct. I'd rather means I would prefer. So I say to my team, I'd rather try Idea A than Idea B. It clearly shows my choice. You can use it for anything. I'd rather have coffee than tea. I'd rather watch a movie at home than go to the cinema. It's a simple and powerful way to say what you want. The afternoon is here. At my office, there is a meeting every day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And this meeting always starts at exactly 2 o'clock. Not 1 minute before, not 1 minute after. It is always perfectly on time. Like clockwork. This is a great idiom, like clockwork. If something happens like clockwork, it means it happens very regularly. It is predictable. It never fails. Imagine a good clock. It is always precise. So I can say, the 2 o'clock meeting starts like clockwork every day. You can use it for other things too. My neighbor goes for a run every morning at 6 o'clock like clockwork. It means it happens every single day at the same time without exception. I am working on a very big project. It is difficult. There is a lot of information to read. It feels like climbing a huge mountain. But I am making progress. Not fast progress, but I am moving forward. Slowly, but surely. I love this phrase. It is so encouraging. Slowly, but surely. It describes slow but steady progress. It says that persistence is more important than speed. When my manager asks me how the project is going, I can say, it is a very big project, but I am getting it done, slowly but surely. It shows that I am working hard. It shows that progress is happening, even if it's not fast. It is a very hopeful phrase. I have been trying to live a healthier life, so I decided to drink more water every day. At first, it was hard to remember, but now it feels normal. It is a part of my daily routine. I've gotten into the habit of drinking more water. Let's look at that phrase. I've gotten into the habit of. This means you have started doing something regularly. And now it feels automatic. It is a new routine that you have built. It's a wonderful way to talk about new positive changes in your life. Recently, I've gotten into the habit of reading a book for 20 minutes before I sleep. I've gotten into the habit of waking up a little earlier to do some stretching. It shows you are building good routines for yourself. I look at my to-do list for the day. There is one task on the list, and I really, really do not want to do it. It is a phone call I need to make to a difficult client. I look at it and I feel I've been putting it off. One more time, I've been putting it off. To put something off means to delay a task, to procrastinate. You know you need to do it, but you wait. You do it tomorrow or the next day, usually because the task is not fun or it is difficult. We all do this. It is very human. I can talk to my coworker and say, I know I need to make that phone call to the client, but I've been putting it off all day. It's an honest confession of procrastination. And why have I been putting it off? Why am I delaying this task? Because calling that company is always so annoying. I have to talk to a robot first. Press 1 for sales. Press 2 for support. It takes forever. It's a hassle. Let's say that together. It's a hassle. A hassle is anything that is annoying and difficult. Anything that causes you frustration. Waiting in a very long line at the store is a hassle. Filling out complicated forms with many questions is a hassle. Trying to build furniture with confusing instructions is a hassle. So this phone call is a hassle. I can say to my friend, I need to renew my driver's license, but going to the government office is such a hassle. It is the perfect word for this annoying life tasks. And just like that, the workday is over. Finally. I close my laptop computer. I stand up and I stretch my arms and my back. Ah, that feels good. The work is finished for today. Let's call it a day. This is a very common idiom. Let's call it a day. It simply means, let's stop working for today. You can say it to yourself. You can say it to your team at the office. It marks the official end of the work for that day. After a very long and productive meeting, a team leader might say, okay, team, we did great work today. Let's call it a day and we will continue tomorrow. It is a positive way to say, time to rest. I arrive home. I open the door and I see my family. The first thing I want to know is about their day. How was everyone's day? This is such a warm and loving question. How was everyone's day? It is an invitation. It invites everyone to share something about their day. It opens up a real conversation. It is not just hello. It shows you truly care about what they did and how they feel. It is a beautiful way to connect with the people you live with. My son starts telling me a funny story from his school. Something happened that was a complete surprise. No one expected it. He starts his story with this phrase, as it turns out. This is a great phrase for storytelling. As it turns out, we use this phrase to introduce a surprising fact or an unexpected result. It often comes before the most interesting part of a story. For example, my son says, I thought I lost my homework. I was so worried. But as it turns out, it was in my friend's backpack the whole time. The phrase creates a little bit of suspense. It makes the listener wonder, what happened next? It's a fun tool for telling better stories. I'm talking to my partner. She tells me that our friend Maria was sick today. Maria was going to a concert she really wanted to see, but because she was sick, she could not go. I feel sad for Maria. It's too bad. This is a simple phrase to show you feel sympathy. It shows you are disappointed about a situation. It means the same as, that's a shame, or that's unfortunate. When my partner tells me about Maria, I can say, oh, it's too bad she had to miss the concert. She was so excited. It is a simple and kind way to show you care. Now it's time to think about dinner. My family is discussing what to eat. My son wants pizza. My partner suggests tacos. They ask me, Anna, what do you want? Honestly, I feel happy with both choices. I don't have a strong opinion, so I say, I'll just go with the flow. Let's say it again. It feels nice to say, I'll just go with the flow. To go with the flow means you are relaxed. You are happy to accept what other people decide. You are not trying to control everything. It shows you are flexible and easygoing. So when my family is debating pizza or tacos, I can say, I'm happy with either one. I'll just go with the flow. It means, whatever you decide is good for me. It's a very relaxed and happy way to be. After dinner, I realize I have been inside all day. From my home to my car to my office and back home. I feel like I need to see the sky. I need a change of scenery. I need to get some fresh air. This is a very common desire. I need to get some fresh air. It means you want to go outside for a short time, usually to feel refreshed or to clear your mind. After sitting and staring at a computer screen for hours, it is very normal to feel this way. You can say to your family, I'm going to step outside for 5 minutes. I need to get some fresh air. It is a simple act of self-care. The evening is here. The sun is down. I'm starting to relax. I put on some calm music. There is one song that I love. It makes me feel a special way. It is hard to explain why. There's something about this song. This is a beautiful and thoughtful phrase. There's something about. We use this to describe a special quality. A quality that we love, but it is hard to explain with words. It captures a feeling. For example, there's something about the smell of rain that makes me feel so calm. There's something about my grandmother's cooking that feels like love. There's something about this song that makes me feel happy and sad at the same time. It points to a magic that is difficult to name. I am sitting on the sofa, and my partner brings me a warm cup of herbal tea with a little bit of honey, exactly the way I love it. He did this just for me without me asking. It is such a kind gesture. It makes me feel so cared for. I feel so spoiled. Now, the word spoiled can sometimes be negative. A spoiled child is a child who always gets what they want and is not grateful. But in this situation, we use it in a positive way. We use it to show extreme gratitude and happiness. When someone treats you with special kindness and care. When he gives me the tea, I smile and say, wow, thank you so much. I feel so spoiled. It is a warm and appreciative way to say, you are treating me so well and I love it. We are talking about our day. But then we hear a loud noise from next door. Our neighbors are having a party. The music is getting louder and louder, and people are shouting. It is becoming too much. It's getting out of hand. This idiom means a situation is becoming chaotic. It is becoming difficult to control. It is getting worse. You can use it for a party that is too loud. You can use it for a small argument that is turning into a big fight. You can use it for a project at work that has become too complicated and messy. As we listen to the noise from next door, I can say to my partner, "The party started quietly, but now it's getting out of hand." It means the situation is no longer under control. In our conversation, I say something, and then I realize it contradicts something I said earlier. Earlier, I said that I love working in the office because I can collaborate with my team. But now I am saying that I love working from home because it is quiet. Both things are true. I need a way to connect these two different ideas. That being said, this is a fantastic transition phrase. That being said, it means the same as however or but. You use it to introduce a point that contrasts with what you just said. So I can say, the office is a wonderful place for collaboration and team energy. That being said, I get my most focused, deep work done when I am at home. This phrase allows you to show that you understand both sides of an issue. It makes your opinion sound more balanced and thoughtful. Thinking about the office makes me remember something. Something important just popped into my head. My coworker said he would send me an important email, but I never received it. Come to think of it, you use this phrase when you suddenly remember something while you are talking. The thought just appeared in your mind. I could be talking about my day, and then I pause and say, come to think of it, I never got that email from David today. It is a very natural way to introduce a new thought or realization into a conversation. And this realization is important. The fact that he did not send the email is a problem. It means I cannot finish my work tomorrow. I want to emphasize the importance of this specific fact. The fact that he didn't send the email is the problem. We use this structure to add emphasis to one piece of information. It makes that piece of information the main subject of the sentence. Instead of just saying, "It's annoying that he didn't send the email," you can give it more power. You can say, "The fact that he didn't send the email is what is truly annoying." It highlights that specific action as the core of the problem. It is a great way to make your point more strongly. The day is almost over, and I can feel it in my body. The long day is catching up with me. I am more than just tired. I'm exhausted. This word is much stronger than tired. I'm exhausted. It means you are completely drained. You have no more physical energy. You have no more mental energy. After a long day of work, running errands, cooking, and family life, exhausted is the perfect word. It is simple, powerful, and very, very common. I can feel my eyes getting heavy. It is becoming hard to keep them open. I am ready to prepare for sleep. I'm winding down. This is a gentle, calming phrase. I'm winding down. It describes the process of changing from a busy, active state to a calm, relaxed state before you go to bed. It is the quiet period at the end of the day. If a friend calls me late at night, I can say, "I'm sorry, I can't talk for long. I'm winding down for the night." This is the time when you might read a book, or listen to quiet music, or drink that cup of herbal tea. It is the process of getting ready for rest. And now it is finally time. The very last phrase of the day. I am ready for bed. It's time to hit the hay. This is a fun, informal idiom. It's time to hit the hay. It simply means it's time to go to bed. You would use this with your family and friends. It is very friendly and relaxed. After saying goodnight to everyone, I can announce with a big yawn. All right, everyone, I am exhausted. It's time to hit the hay. It's a cheerful way to say goodnight. We have finished our day together, from the morning rush to the calm of the evening. We learned 40 phrases. 40 real-world phrases that native English speakers use every single day. These are the expressions that connect our words. They make our conversations flow. They add feeling and personality to our language. Please do not feel pressure to memorize all of them right now. No, that is not the goal. Learning is a journey. It is a beautiful path that takes time. My invitation to you is this: choose just a few phrases, maybe 1 or 2 or 3. Choose the ones you liked the most. And this week, try to use them. Maybe you can say, "I'm not a morning person" to a friend. Maybe you can think to yourself, "I'm winding down before you sleep." Pay attention when you watch movies or TV shows in English. I promise you, you will start to hear these phrases everywhere. Context is everything. Seeing how other people use them will help you learn too. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. It was a real pleasure to spend this day with you. If you found this episode helpful, please give it a like or a 5-star rating. It is a small action, but it truly helps our podcast grow. It helps other English learners just like you find our warm and friendly community. And I have a question for you. Please leave a comment and tell me, which of these 40 phrases are you going to use first? I would be so happy to read your answer. Thank you again for listening. Keep practicing. Be patient with yourself. You are doing an amazing job. I will see you next time, my friend. Goodbye for now.